We're the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup is brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Oilers up front, it's Connor McDavid with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, Tristan Jarry. For the Penguins, Sidney Crosby with Rickard Rakell and Brian Rust up front. Parker Wotherspoon and Erik Karlsson on defense. And former Oiler Stuart Skinner, he starts in goal. Referees Jake Brink and Mitch Dunning, C.J. Murray and Trent Knorr are on the lines. We've dropped the puck. We're underway here at the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. And the puck on the left wing, and Ekholm will shoot it in. It goes off the end glass into the middle. Crosby banks it out to center, and Rust at the Edmonton line in on the left to Rakell. Stops on the left side, out to Crosby. Bumps it back to the point, past Wotherspoon and out. He'll catch up to it at his own blue line. Wotherspoon over to the right for Rust. Rust up to center, will bounce the puck in, and it's Bouchard with it. Third defenseman scoring in the NHL coming into tonight's action. He will hold on to it. Leon Draicidl gets out there, 999 career points, and he's got the puck right now, and he comes up the left wing, and he'll shoot it in. Rides around on the right, off the stick of Savoy. Savoy along the right wing boards to Draicidl, off the side of the net to the right. And on the right wing, it is cleared out to center as it was cleared by Novak. And the puck comes into the Oilers zone as Podkolzin, right wing. Now to Regula as he got to center ice, dumps it in. Letang in behind his net. Cachet does not clear it out. Draicidl right wing to the left wing point for Nurse. Cross ice, that hit a stick. Goes into the corner, and McGroarty has it now for Pittsburgh.
But needs to put the puck on the net there. That was a hard pass and difficult to pick up.
Icing against the Penguins. We're a minute and 33 into a scoreless first.
Well, they're putting the graphics up in the two goaltenders, and 909 career save percentage for Jarry, 904 for Skinner. Who Kyle Dubas, the Penguins have 17 picks in the first 3 rounds and over the next 3 years, and they have 12 pending UFAs, and Skinner and Kulak are both UFAs, and there'd probably be a market for both guys if they elect to move them.
McGroarty to center, just in over the Edmonton line. That goes off his stick. Stastny up the left wing, off of Mangiapane, and it gets out. It goes into the Penguin zone. Kulak wheels in behind the net, wearing 77 for the Penguins. Got it to the line, kept in by Mangiapane. Mangiapane pinned, puck comes out, goes back in, but now up the right wing, and Kindle on the right side, played with the Calgary Hitmen last year. He'll flip the puck in. Kindle, a first-round pick in 25, and it's in behind the Edmonton net.
And he is not going to the World Juniors. He's staying here.
We've got 8 goals already for Pittsburgh. The puck at Pittsburgh blue line, and on the left wing it goes to Mantha. Mantha into the Oilers zone. A shot. That's off a stick. It goes wide. To the right wing point, Karlsson across to Wotherspoon to Karlsson. A shot tipped just wide of the net. Novak got his stick on it. Novak pokes to the middle. He'll let it go and miss on the glove side. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone at the top of the circle. That does squeeze loose and to center ice. It was Hudson getting it just to the Pittsburgh blue line as Mantho came in on the left. Hudson up from Bakersfield, playing his first game of the year. Puck for the Oilers on the right side to Karlsson off the outside of the post. We're 3 minutes into a scoreless first, and McDavid comes out from behind his net. On the right wing to Regula, got it to center, but that's it. Puck brought right back in. The shot save made by Jarry as Hayes wired it on goal, and a left pad save made by Jarry, and it's McDavid through the middle in over the Pittsburgh line. Forced into the right wing corner to the blue line for Bouchard. He'll get to the middle, a shot, and it's high and wide. On the end boards, Hyman to the right wing point for Bouchard. Across the line to Ekholm, and Ekholm will rim the puck, comes around top of the circle. Nugent-Hopkins tried to jam it into the corner. Crosby got it out to center ice. To Rakell, now on the right to Letang. Just get it into the Oilers zone. Cleared out by Matthias Ekholm. Almost 4 minutes gone here in a scoreless first. Kulak with it in his own end for Pittsburgh. Kulak up the left wing. Just off on the left side of Dewar. He's able to dump it in. Goes over to the left, and Stastny up the left wing boards and out. Achari has it inside his own end to Kulak for Pittsburgh. Now to Achari. On the right wing to Heinen. Stood up by Stastny. Puck goes into the corner in the Oilers zone. Comes right to the net, and Jari will cover it up. 4 minutes, 23 seconds gone here in a scoreless first period.
Well, pretty good tempo and pace so far. No question about that.
Face off to the left of Jari. He played on Saturday in that 6-3 win against Toronto. Made 25 saves. This is the first start for Stuart Skinner with the Penguins.
And the Oilers don't have a shot on goal in the first 4:23. Passed off a couple looks.
Missed the net a few times.
Yep.
Face off to the left of Jari.
Penguins have a real good power play.
First in the NHL.
Oilers are third.
Goes into the corner in the Oilers zone. Regula on the right wing for Janmark. Top of the circle, but Kulak was on him. So now to the middle of the ice for Adam Henrique. Henrique across to Nurse. He steps up to the center ice line. Dumps it in, rides around the glass. Kulak across to St. Ivany. St. Ivany on the right, but Henrique knocks it free to Janmark. Has it in the corner. Cycles the puck to Mangiapane. To the left wing point to Nurse. Across the line to Regula. Into the slot to Janmark. Now to Nurse, left wing point. A shot! And just went wide. Mangiapane may have got a stick on it. Regula right corner from the angle. Misses the net. It goes to the left point. Nurse across the line. To Janmark in the right wing corner. Now Henrique to the blue line. And Nurse will get a shot and a blocker save made by Skinner. Oilers finally hit the net. Puck on the right wing point. Stastny off the right wing boards to Mangiapane. Mangiapane got tripped up, poked it to the middle of the ice, but it is cleared out to center. And it just in the neutral zone is Stastny. He's going to take his time, pass through them, or over to the right, was picked off by Rust. Now to Raquel down the left wing to the middle of the ice, got tripped up. Penalty coming to the Oilers when they touch it to the right wing point. Carlson on the right to Crosby. On the right side to Rust to Crosby. To Rust on the right wing point. In the middle on the blue line to Mantha. Delayed penalty coming to the Oilers. To Mantha on the left wing point. Right wing to Crosby. Give it to Carlson on the blue line. Comes across that line. Carlson waiting. Can't find a shooting lane. Over to the right. He gets it across. The shot by Wotherspoon. Saved by Jari. And finally touched by Edmonton. And the Oilers will be shorthanded. 6 minutes, 14 seconds gone here in a scoreless first period. The Oilers taking on the Penguins. We'll be right back from the PPG Paints Arena here in Pittsburgh. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Nope. Sounds
First, the Oilers and the Penguins. Matthias Ekholm to the penalty box. First power play goes to Pittsburgh.
Oilers penalty killing dropped to 20th in the league after a subpar night against Montreal, 79.1%. Now they're playing the best penalty power play in the league at 32.1%. The Pittsburgh Penguins. These guys are exceptional on puck retrievals. So even if they lose draws, they can go get the puck. And they are not afraid to dump pucks in and go get it on the forecheck. Very good at retrievals. Something to watch for here.
Oiler penalty kill. Brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Off the draw, cleared down the ice.
There's Bouchard. Part of what Bouchard can do is he gets pucks out if you win the draw.
Carlson to the middle of Raquel. Now on the left to Crosby. Over the Edmonton line. Missed Mantha with the pass, and it is cleared out just to center ice.
The boards are fast here.
Carlson.
They are not dead boards here, Cam.
Offside against Pittsburgh. No, they're not. Very lively.
Yep.
6:41 gone here in scoreless first. Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Ekholm in the box for tripping.
Ekholm in the box, but it was Spencer Stanton and just made another giveaway. He's had a tough start to this game here. Settle down.
To the left wing point, Carlson to Rust on the left. Into the corner, Crosby. battles for it, pokes it to the blue line. Carlson takes it off the boards to the middle. On the left to Rust, to the middle of the ice. A shot that hits somebody in front of the net. Rust to the blue line in the middle to Carlson. To Rust off the left side. Now sent in front of the net. And that Raquel missed through the slot, and it goes to the right side. Raquel to the right wing corner, and it is Stastny off the boards and down the ice.
First penalty killing shift for him. They didn't use him as a killer in the 2 games on the weekend, and he got to a loose puck. Was able to ice it. Wow, Savoy is having problems with the ice.
Letang on the right wing. Got the puck to Hayes. He'll dump it in. Goes to the right wing corner. And Hayes gets control to the line. Letang shot hard off the end boards. Got to the middle and cleared by Savoy.
Savoy needs to get his skate checked here. He wiped out twice already here. They're looking at it right away at the bench.
Those lively boards came into play on that miss of the Edmonton net. Puck brought in on the left. To the middle. Shoots. Scores. Brazeau into the middle of the ice. Got the pass. Goes stick side on Jari. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Well, Justin Brazeau played 5 years for North Bay in the OHL and worked his way up from the East Coast League. He did score 60. Zone entry there, and the Oilers gave it up the middle of the ice, and Pittsburgh can attack you lots of different ways. And what do we got going here? Got a challenge. Is this offside?
Oh. We do have a challenge.
Edmonton is challenging the play for offside prior to the goal.
And the fact that Ekholm went back right away?
Right away. Right back to
the penalty box. They must be sure of the call here.
All right. Oilers challenging.
Looks like the left winger was a mile offside on that play.
Does look offside. Upon further review.
It's looking like a quick decision here.
Here comes the call.
After video review, the play was deemed to be offside. Therefore, we have no goal.
All right. We're still at zeros. Matthias Ekholm is still in the box. Kindle was in early.
Well, an assist there.
Yep.
Goes to the Oilers' 2 video coaches, Noah Siegel and Eric Lenz.
Yep.
And they wasted no time. Still 23 seconds left for the Penguins. They get their first unit back on the ice here. Draw outside the Oilers' blue line.
Puck goes just in over the Oiler blue line, and Nurse will shoot it down the ice. Skinner can set it in behind the net, and up the right wing comes Chris Letang. Now to Crosby on the left to Raquel. Into the Edmonton zone on the right to Crosby. His one-timer blocked by Nurse. Crosby's got it in behind the net on the right. Raquel shot save made by Jari. The penalty is over. Crosby with it left wing corner in the Edmonton zone. To Mantha, he lost it. Bouchard had it stripped off his stick by Crosby. Now gets it back, and Bouchard will skate through the middle. 8.5 gone here in a scoreless first, as Bouchard will shoot it into the Pittsburgh zone. Shea takes it to the corner. Across to Letang on the right, up the right side. Achari directed it out. Dewar on the right to Heinen. Got it into the Oilers zone. It's along the boards. Into the skates of Emberson. Achari can get it free. Coming back is McDavid. And in the left wing corner, Ty Emberson. To McDavid behind the net. To Emberson on the left. Emberson to McDavid. McDavid with points in 6 straight. And get it up the left side to center. To Hyman over the line. Now to Draicidl. Draicidl to the right wing corner. Letang takes him to the corner. Penalty coming up to Pittsburgh as they touch it.
They think the call was on Draicidl in the corner. It was an interference up the ice on McDavid. Connor drew the call.
Pittsburgh, number 43, 2 minutes for interference.
All right. Danton Heinen goes to the box. The Edmonton Oilers get the first power play.
All right. Oilers power play ranked 3rd in the league. 30.6%. Penalty killing for Pittsburgh, very good at 84%, sixth in the league. So Pittsburgh's problems have been 5-on-5. Because their special teams are outstanding. Got to win draws. Achari's very good in face-offs, and Connor's already been waved out here.
Here comes Draicidl. Draicidl wins the draw. The shot by McDavid just missed on the stick side of Skinner. Puck in the left wing corner. Draicidl to the slot to Nugent Hopkins, on the right to McDavid. McDavid to Draicidl, off the post, and it goes to the right wing. On the right wing point, it's Bouchard. Bouchard for McDavid. McDavid to the middle across. Draicidl, his shot kicked out by Skinner. And the puck goes to Wotherspoon, and he'll get it down the ice.
Well, that's 3 A-grade looks for Edmonton already on the power play.
Brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. We're scoreless here in the first period. Draicidl weaves through center. Now to McDavid. Down the left wing into the Penguin zone. To the middle of the ice. Against the Draicidl. His shot. That misses the net. And around the boards and down the ice.
Leon will be mad he missed that one. Going for point number 1,000.
Put one off the inside of the post already on this power play. Has Leon Draicidl. McDavid will get the puck into the zone. He gets tied up. Another penalty coming up to the Penguins. It'll be a hooking call. And Edmonton will get a 5-on-3 for 52 seconds.
Can you buy a call here, or can you buy a second or two with this group?
Pittsburgh, number 17, 2 minutes for hooking.
So Rust for the hook. Yep, Jari's got to get his mask looked at the Oiler bench.
There you go.
Agey veteran play.
Dan Muse is the head coach of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Kyle Dubas is the GM.
There's Jarry slowly.
I like how you did that mask
back.
and cagey. Nicely done.
Painting pictures up here right now.
That's what you're doing at PP&G Paints Arena.
All right, 5-on-3 for the Oilers. Face off to the right of Skinner. Oilers had a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes Sunday in Montreal. Did not score. Turned the momentum of that game. Okay, McDavid to take the draw. Puck goes right to Kulak, and he'll get it around the boards and down the ice. Bouchard into the middle to McDavid. Over the Pittsburgh blue line. To Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. He got checked, and it's flipped out by Kulak. And that's going to be a penalty.
Well, now you got lots of time on the 5-on-3.
Kulak went to shovel.
2-minute minor delay game.
Shovel it out on the backhand and got a little too much air on it. Put it right over the glass.
Pittsburgh's 14th in the league in face-off percentage at 50.4%. And Chari, though, is at 60%. You got to go in and support him off the draw. But now you got at least a minute 42 of 5-3-5 time.
That's right. Because the Kulak penalty won't start until the 34 seconds of the Heinen penalty ends. And Draicidl wins the draw. Puck goes to Bouchard. Takes it to the middle on the blue line, left wing. McDavid across. One-timer by Draicidl misses. And it comes out of the zone. On the right wing, Draicidl into Pittsburgh territory to Bouchard. Over to McDavid. Left corner, Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. Into the middle on the blue line. Bouchard will walk in. His shot off the glove of Skinner. Wotherspoon got it to the blue line. It's kept in. And it's Bouchard. Across to McDavid. Left corner. Nugent Hopkins in front of the net. Just missed Hyman. Draicidl on the right. Cross to McDavid on the left. McDavid into the left wing corner. To the blue line in the middle. Bouchard left to McDavid. His shot. Glove saved by Skinner. And he holds on to it.
Do you call a timeout here?
Maybe. 54 seconds to go in the 5-on-3.
I mean, you got a better matchup here.
Yep.
They're going to keep Achari out there.
Okay. Heinen comes out of the box now. They're just still 5-on-3
for 54 more seconds.
It's off to the right of Skinner. Draicidl wins the draw. Puck goes to Bouchard. Bouchard on the right to Draicidl. Draicidl to Bouchard, to Draicidl, across to McDavid, in front of the net, shoveled in, scores! Zach Hyman puts it in, and they come off the bench. Leon Draicidl with 1,000 career points. And the Oilers are up 1-0 on the Pittsburgh Penguins. The entire team out on the ice to congratulate Leon Draicidl in game 824 of his NHL career.
Hyman keeps scoring, doesn't he?
It's 1,000 points. Yeah, Zach Hyman's got goals in 4 straight games. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 1-0.
And they still have 1:34 left to work with here. So they're going to get...
Zach Hyman's got its 8th of the season.
Now, that's a classy thing that Pittsburgh just did here in their barn. They recognized Draisaitl's 1,000th career point.
Agreed. That is classy. Poked in past Skinner by Hyman. And the Oilers are up 1-0. Congratulations to Leon Draicidl, 1,000 career points. Now McDavid, he'll walk in, the backhand, scores! Incredible move by Connor McDavid, and it's 2-0 Edmonton.
Well, that's the way to capitalize on the power play. McDavid with a head of steam going, and Bouchard to Draisaitl up the right side, and he dished it to McDavid. McDavid fought through the check, and, well, there's not a lot of guys that can do that.
Sounds recorded with no pause button.
Incredible goal by Connor McDavid. He's got points now in 7 straight games. Picked up the assist on the Hyman goal. Has the goal himself. His 19th of the year at 11:52. So 14 seconds after the Hyman goal. And Edmonton's up 2-0.
That was a pretty nice goal.
That was a pretty nice goal. Just tremendous speed by McDavid. Regula at center. Checked. And it is shot in by Novak. Jari to rim it on the left wing. It's up near the blue line. Letang had kept it in. It's in his skates, jammed out of the zone by Henrique. Shea back into his own end for the Penguins. Goes in behind the net, now up the left wing. Cross ice to Letang. Into the Oilers zone. Goes on the right. Puts it towards the net. That's swatted aside by Jari. Novak across to Letang. To Novak, but it goes off the heel of his stick and it comes out. Shea with it in his own end. 2-0 Oilers lead. 7:25 to go here in the first period.
Chris has got to get some other guys involved here, including Frederick and Hudson. They haven't been out there much.
Mantha able to get it into the Oilers zone to Raquel. He goes to the right wing corner. Hyman and McDavid have scored for Edmonton. Draisaitl's got a couple of assists, so now 1,001 career points. Draisaitl over the line, gets it across. Podkolzin shot. The rebound put on net. Saved by Skinner. Podkolzin a chance. Skinner stopped that. Draisaitl to Stastny, and he'll shoot it high and wide. Draisaitl keep it in on the right wing point. Cross ice pass. Hit Mantha. Puck goes to the left. Stastny on the left wing in front of the goal, and Savoy couldn't get his stick on it. Draisaitl at the right wing point. Floats a pass across to Emberson. Give it to Draisaitl. Spins back up near the blue line. Draisaitl into the middle to Savoy. With St. Ivany on him, and Raquel is able to get it out. He'll skate up the left wing and one-hand it into the Oilers zone. Raquel to the left wing corner. It's in behind the net. And Emberson, right wing to Hudson. Quinn Hudson will get it out off the stick of Podkolzin. Carlson. Up the left side, that bounces out past Bouchard. He's got to go after it. It will be icing against the Penguins. With 5:59 to go here in the first. 2-0 Edmonton leads. Hyman from McDavid and Draisaitl, and then McDavid from Draisaitl and Bouchard. 11:38 and then 11:52 to put the Oilers up 2-0 after Pittsburgh had a goal called off due to being offside. Face off to the right of Skinner, puck to the middle. Now on the right, Nugent Hopkins to the right wing corner to McDavid. A shot, and that misses on the short side. Almost snuck one in. It's in behind the net. Wotherspoon with Hyman right on him. Puck kicked over to the right side. Carlson up the left wing to Kindle. Now across to Crosby. It goes to the right corner. Crosby on the right wing boards. Put it in behind the net. Bouchard was there. Drills the referee with it. The left wing. McDavid to the middle. And Nugent Hopkins now to Bouchard. In over the Pittsburgh blue line. Across to Hyman towards the side of the net. It goes to the right wing. And McDavid is passed to the middle. Broken up. Goes to the left wing. McDavid again to the middle. Broken up again. It comes back to McDavid again. He'll make a move through the middle. And can't get a shot away. And Rust will clear it out. Bouchard inside the Edmonton blue line. Under 5 to go here in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead. Bouchard to Janmark. Off the left wing boards and in. Letang up to Heinen. Cross ice to Dewar. Off his skate. Following it up is Shea. He'll shoot it in. Goes to Achari to the right wing corner for Heinen. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Regula on the right to Mangiapane. Off the right wing boards and out. Regula through the middle for Mangiapane with Achari on him. Goes over to Letang on the right. Cross to Shea. Ryan Shea over center ice and flips it in. Regula's got to turn on it. But it comes in front of the net to Heinen. A shot saved by Jarry. And he covered it up. Heinen with the chance. Jarry the save. And gets the whistle. We'll take a break. 4:09 to go here in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead the Penguins from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Zach from
2-0 Oilers lead the Penguins here in the first. The Oilers Holidays in Oil Country 50-50 presented by Rogers is now live. Play now for a chance to win early bird prizes, including 20 pairs of Oilers tickets and $500 for Skip. Get your tickets at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. Hyman and McDavid getting the goals for the Oilers. So they're up 2-0 here in the first period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer bringing you the action from PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And the Oilers have had a couple looks here since the 2-0 goal to add. First time Pittsburgh gets their first line on the ice against the Oilers' fourth line out there. Now, 3 veterans, Lazar, Henrique, and Janmark. Lazar's got to win a draw. He's out there to take the face-off.
Puck goes to Brazeau to the left wing point. St. Ivany to Brazeau, left corner. Wanted to get that to Kindle. That hits a skate, and it's sent out of the zone by Henrique. Kulak back into his own end. Off the glass and out. Now to McGroarty. And McGroarty into the Oiler end to the right wing corner. Behind the goal. To the left, to the blue line for Kulak. A shot that hit traffic in front of Jarry and Nurse on the right wing. We'll get to center ice. Went to shoot it in, hit Janmark. Then Janmark could dump it in on the backhand. St. Ivany over to Kulak. Kulak in the left corner of his own zone. Cross ice saucers. Glove down by Kindle. Give it to St. Ivany. Now to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon off the left wing boards, won't get it out. Draicidl keeping it in. Draicidl, a couple of assists already in this game.
Mark
St. Ivany on the right wing.
Wow, that was a pick they missed. That was a penalty call in Montreal the other night.
Flip the puck into the Oilers zone. Bouchard around the boards and out. Won't be hard enough for icing. Wotherspoon to Carlson. On the left to Raquel. To Wotherspoon. Cross to Carlson on the right wing. He's into the Oilers zone. Stops on the right wing, top of the circle. taken to the boards by Hyman. Now got it to the middle. Crosby, left side, Raquel in front to Rust. Goes off his stick, and it's McDavid down the right wing with Hyman. And over the line to Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. The shot and the save made by Skinner. As the Oilers with an odd man rush get the chance on net, and Stuart Skinner makes the save. He holds on.
That was a great stop from Stuart Skinner.
2:31 to go here in the first. 2-0. Oilers lead the Penguins. We'll be right back from Pittsburgh. It's For Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Hey, Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0. Oilers lead the Penguins. 2:31 to go in the first period.
Skinner's made a couple pretty good stops since the Oilers got the 2 power play goals. Just robbed Connor McDavid on a slow developing 3-on-1.
Face off in the Pittsburgh zone. McDavid off the right wing boards to the point. Ekholm on the left. He'll shoot it towards the net. Saved by Skinner. Up to the left wing boards. Crosby won't be able to get it out. That left side, Hyman. Round behind the net to McDavid, to the point for Bouchard. Off the boards into the right corner to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He gets tripped up by Crosby.
Well, you don't want to give the Oilers another power play right now. There's been 2 chances to do it.
Ekholm on the left point. A shot just missing. The redirection was Hyman. Puck on the right wing. And then McDavid got checked on the play. And it is cleared out by Raquel. Dumped back in by Ekholm. Goes to the right wing corner. McDavid in behind the net. He'll get it in front to Nugent-Hopkins. Now left wing point. Stastny, a shot off the arm of Skinner. And the puck in behind the Pittsburgh goal. McDavid digs it loose to the left wing, to the top of the circle. McDavid, left wing corner for Frederick. In front of the net. Coming in was Bouchard, but he was tied up. Couldn't get it on the net. He's along the boards. Dewar is attempting to get it out. He can't. To Wotherspoon, now to Carlson. And he's got room on the right wing. Edmonton will make a change. 2-0 Oilers. Minute 10 to go in the first period. Dumped in by Dewar, and that one, his stick absolutely cratered. And out through the middle is Emberson. At center ice, shoots the puck in. We're to the last minute here in the first period. Shea to Achari. Now up to Heinen. Heinen one-on-one with Nurse. His shot off of Nurse, and that will go out of play. 49 seconds to go here in the first. Well, Leon Draicidl gets to 1,000 points. He's at 1,001 now. He's got 2 assists.
Well, a couple real good shifts, and McDavid creating lots. And right now they don't look like they can control Connor off the cycle or off the rush, which means the way to control them if you're Pittsburgh is to play in Edmonton zone.
Yeah.
And you might have to trade chances. And frankly, the Oilers maybe minor mismanaged a 3-on-1 there. And give Stuart Skinner a save for a great stop.
Face off to the right of Jari. Lazar to take the draw for Edmonton. Goes to Regula, went to flip it out and hit the linesman. A backhand save, rebound, scores! Tommy Novak got the rebound, and the Penguins get on the board. Oiler lead cut to 2-1.
I'm sorry, but Alec Regula has to dig in, okay? And I'm only saying it because it's a reoccurring theme with him on puck handles and puck management. You've got to make the play there. It's a clean face-off win in your own zone. You got to make sure of the puck. Right off the ref.
Yeah. Linesman was there, and
but the play was on the wall. It wasn't up the middle of the ice cam.
Yeah. And Novak gets his 6th. And 19:15 time of the goal. And the Penguins are on the board as Letang had to go off his stick at the Edmonton blue line. Oilers was able to get it out. At center was Podkolzin, just to the Pittsburgh line.
It's an entirely he just needed to get out of the final minute and make the easy play.
Mantha will get an assist.
And the problem is it's a reoccurring theme.
Now it's checked. It gets in front of the net, and a poke check by Jari before the chance for Mantha. Hayes got in there to break it up. Almost was a good chance for Pittsburgh, but Jarry got his stick in there before it could be a good opportunity, and the Oilers get out of the period up by 1. That was close to the Penguins getting a really good chance at the end of the period.
Recording resumed.
Here in Pittsburgh, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 2-1, Penguins trailing the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers with goals by Zach Hyman and Connor McDavid. Tommy Novak scoring for Pittsburgh. And tonight's Oilers Holidays in Oil Country, 50-50, presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Christmas Bureau of Edmonton and Make-A-Wish Canada, providing festive meals to families in need and granting life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Support now by getting your tickets at edmontonoilers.com/5050.
Well, we'll see how Edmonton responds, and we'll see how Alec Regula responds after the Oilers getting 2 power play goals and missing a couple opportunities to add to that lead, and then having a D-zone face-off win, and Regula banking a puck off. The official goes right back to Pittsburgh. They put it in the net. The issue is that Regula had lots of options as to where to put that puck, and unfortunately it's become a reoccurring theme for that tandem here over the last several games, and most of which has been Regula.
Raquel off the right side, a shot and a save made by Jarry and cleared out by Hyman. And the puck into the skates of Nugent Hopkins. Now it goes into the Pittsburgh zone.
Look out.
Carlson, long pass to Rust. He's looking for Crosby. That came out and went back in by Wotherspoon. It's offside Pittsburgh. 34 seconds into the second period. Oilers continue the road trip Thursday. They're in Boston. Saturday afternoon in Minnesota. Back at home Sunday against Vegas. And Tuesday against Calgary before the Christmas break. Face off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Henrique will take the draw against McGroarty. Regula off the right wing boards to center ice for Janmark. Comes into the Pittsburgh zone, comes across the middle. He got caught up in his skates, and McGroarty got it out. Kindle over the Edmonton line. Right wing corner, Brazeau to Kindle. Pushes it around the left wing boards. Shea pumps it right back around. It gets to the right wing point. Out of the middle, McGroarty shot off a stick to the left wing corner. Kindle up the left wing to McGroarty. His shot towards the net off of Regula. And Janmark can get it out. Letang through the neutral zone to Kindle. Kindle had it go off his stick, gave it away to Henrique into the Pittsburgh end. A shot and a blocker save made by Skinner. Shea with it in his own end for the Penguins. Goes in behind the net. Pressured by Podkolzin, and up the right wing, Letang to the line, doesn't get it out. Podkolzin kept it in. Left wing to Draicidl. Now to Stastny. Off the left wing boards, it goes in behind the net. Shea off the glass, that bounces around to the line and out. And the puck in the neutral zone for Leon Draicidl. Into Penguins territory. Across to Podkolzin. His centering pass blocked. He'll get it back. Rims it on the right to the right wing point. Emberson. For Draicidl to the middle. Emberson had to go just behind him. It comes out of the zone.
This group's got to shoot the puck more when they get a chance.
Shea with it in his own end for Pittsburgh. Across to Letang, up through the middle. Steered in by Novak. Novak the goal scorer for the Penguins. Hyman and McDavid for Edmonton.
There comes a point with Savoy where when you've fallen 4 times without being touched, you got to get your skate checked, bud. You got to injure.
Yeah. As the whistle will go.
Is that Lazar?
Yeah, on the end boards. Went hard into the end boards and will have to get looked at. So he will be dealt with as
now he is coming off. He took a high hit against the Buffalo Sabres about a month ago. We got to take a look at this.
Still down on his knees. To the side of the Pittsburgh net, and
it's his left knee.
Landed on.
It's his left knee.
Yeah,
and that's not a good one.
No, Lazar's going to go, and with assistance to the Oiler bench. He went to the end boards. He got landed on as he went down to the ice. So Lazar down the tunnel.
So what the Oilers will do here is they'll rotate McDavid, Draicidl, Henrique, and probably Nugent Hopkins through center with that grouping.
Yeah.
It's a bad one.
Brett Kulak had landed on him.
He's going to be out a while with that.
All right.
He was angled off by Jack St. Ivany.
It almost looked. You see the skate of Lazar. St. Ivany's pushing him, but it's almost like it caught a rut.
Yeah.
And down he went, and then Kulak fell on top of him. It's inside the Edmonton zone, and it's Matthias Ekholm with control of it across to Bouchard. Up the left wing for McDavid, weaves his way in over the line, spins back to the blue line to Ekholm. Now to Bouchard. He's going to walk in a bit.
Shoot.
Give it to McDavid. McDavid into the slot and dishes it to the left wing corner. Matthias Ekholm along the boards behind the net to Hyman. Now to Nugent Hopkins on the right. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Pass that goes to McDavid to the right corner. In behind the Pittsburgh net over to the left. To the left wing point, Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard to Ekholm. Left wing to McDavid. McDavid in front of the net. That went off of Nugent Hopkins and the save made by Skinner. The puck sent to the line and just out.
Connor's got to shoot the puck, get a chance on a high slot to let her rip.
2-1 Oilers lead. 3.5 gone here in the second period. Puck brought in over the Pittsburgh line. It's McDavid up to the left wing point. Across the line to Emberson. A shot saved by Skinner. The rebound put towards the net. Skinner got a piece of that. St. Ivany up the right wing. Got it out.
Oilers have had a lot to move it.
Emberson on the right wing for Janmark. Now to Frederick. His shot. He misses on the glove side. To the left wing point, Stastny in behind the net to Janmark to the left wing corner. Along the left wing boards, Hudson had to go off his stick and Mantle get it out for Pittsburgh. Emberson on the right wing boards. To Hudson, now to Janmark, he'll shoot it in. Carlson's in behind his net for the Penguins, out through the middle of the ice. On the right wing to Hayes, had to go off his stick. Regula will clear it.
Man.
Hudson comes into the Pittsburgh zone. On the left winger, shot. That's off a stick, goes wide. To the right wing point, Regula on the left. The shot, scores! Matt Savoy off the left wing after he got the pass from Regula. It squeezes through Skinner, and the Oilers have a 3-1 lead.
7th goal of the season for Matt Savoy. Regula with a real good look, and it was his second good look in that sequence. And that's a goal, unfortunately, for Stuart Skinner. He'd like to have back. 5-hole shot, beat him clean. And Savoy's got a 7th of the year.
4:35, time of the goal. Yeah, Savoy let that go at a bit of an angle, and it found its way through. Edmonton up 3-1. The puck goes into the Pittsburgh zone. It's top of the circle. And Dewar will get it out. Cross ice to Letang towards the net, and a save by Jarry. Saw it the whole way. He's going to hold on to it. As the Oilers able to increase their lead and get it back to 2 on the goal by Matt Savoy. Regula and Janmark pick up the assists. Face off to the left of Jarry.
Look at Achari. He is just... They're throwing them both out.
You don't see that very often.
I know put Colson's a left shot and it's a left side draw, but Savoy's played center. I'd have Savoy take the draw here.
Puck to the line, shot by Shea, wide of the Edmonton goal. Heinen in the left wing corner for Pittsburgh. Top of the circle. In behind the net to Achari that goes past him. Todd Colson out through the middle off the stick of Heinen.
I've loved Noel Achari forever. He could play on my team any day of the week.
Shea through the middle. to Achari, and he won't get a shot. Now it comes back to him in the slot, and he won't get a shot away. Emberson with a puck in the corner for the Oilers. Over to Alec Regula, up the right wing, got it out. Penalty coming up to Edmonton when they touch it. Jari touches it.
Again, you've got to manage the puck better. It looks like it's going to be Draicidl going off. He was fencing along with Achari up the ice, but it's a controlled breakout for Edmonton.
Edmonton, number 29, 2 minutes for roughing.
All right.
I think he's had enough of Achari in this game, but keep losing draws.
Second power play of the night for Pittsburgh.
But again, Regula's got the puck, and the penalty was already coming, but he turns it over.
Puck to the line, gets between the Penguin defensemen to come out. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. There's Carlson through the middle. On the left to Crosby. Crosby to Raquel, hit him in the skate, and that is shot down the ice. Otherwise, Henrique was almost on a shorthanded breakaway. And Carlson winds it up for the Penguins. Over the Edmonton line and poked off his stick and back out.
That was Bouchard. Good stick.
Carlson into the Oilers zone. Left wing to Mantha. To Carlson. To Raquel, to Carlson, left point, left side. At the hash marks to Rust. Give it to Carlson on the blue line. To Rust, top of the circle. Side of the net. Raquel gets it across. Crosby to Carlson. Scores! Erik Karlsson hammers one from the high slot. Power play goal. Oiler lead cut to 3-2. .624 time of the goal. Karlsson has his third of the year. Crosby will get an assist that puts him one back of Mario Lemieux's 17-23. Nurse on the left wing to center ice, shoots it in. Skinner stops it in behind the net. St. Ivany, right wing corner to Kindle, up the right side to Brazeau, off the boards and out. 3-2 Edmonton here in the second. Regula on the right. Lost it. Kindle into the corner. Brazeau in front of the net. Just missed Kindle. Kindle has it on the right wing. Top of the circle to the line for Kulak. Into the left wing corner. That's picked off by Regula. Give it to Janmark. It'll come down the right wing. Into the Penguin zone. To the middle. Mangiapane stick lifted. Henrique on the left wing to the point. Nurse's shot off of Mangiapane over the Penguins net. Mangiapane recovers it to the blue line to Bouchard in front. Tip just wide by Hyman. Mangiapane, top of the circle, only for a second. Kindle will get it out. On the right wing, directed in by Zach Hyman, who'll go to the right corner in Pittsburgh territory. He's up against the boards with Kulak. The puck goes to the left wing. Ekholm to the line to McDavid. Comes down the right side, turns back towards those boards to Bouchard. His shot deflects wide.
Never saw it.
Ekholm rimming it on the right to McDavid. David off the right wing boards to the point for Bouchard. Fakes the shot. Comes across to the right wing. Takes it back to the line. Penalty coming up to the Penguins when they touch it. Crowd reacts to that. It's Bouchard down the right wing into the corner and touched by Pittsburgh. It's going to be a cross-checking call. 3-2 Oilers lead. 8:06 gone here in the second period. And Edmonton goes on the power play. Brazeau is going to the box for the cross-check. When we come back, the Oilers on the man advantage from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in Pittsburgh. 3-2. Oilers lead the Penguins. 8:06 gone in the second. Brazeau goes off for a cross-check. Edmonton on the power play. Presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Edmonton 2 for 3 here. And that extra power play goal, the difference in the game.
Face off to the right of Skinner.
Achari just digs in. Let's drop the puck here, Stripes.
Draicidl into the face-off circle with Achari. Draicidl, well, no, they want it so clean that they're going to do that again. Okay.
It's embarrassing.
All right. Draicidl wins it again. McDavid to Bouchard on the blue line. Over to Nugent-Hopkins on the left wing. Top of the circle across to McDavid. Out to Bouchard. It's shot, and he ripped it wide. Bouchard on the right wing to McDavid. It goes top of the circle and cleared just out by Wotherspoon.
Oilers have not hit the net. They've been trying to
They have missed the net plenty in this game. Up the right wing comes Draicidl. Draicidl with a couple of assists in this game. Now to McDavid into the Penguin zone on the right to Draicidl. Right wing, top of the circle to McDavid across and faking the shot. Bouchard to McDavid in the middle on the blue line. Right wing to Draicidl.
Too static.
Draicidl across and just off the stick of Nugent-Hopkins for the tap in. Puck in the left corner. Nugent-Hopkins. Got it back to the blue line. Left wing point. Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. Off his stick and not cleared out. Nugent-Hopkins kept it in. They go down the right wing. Nugent-Hopkins to the net. In front of the net. That goes off of Skinner before he could get it to Hyman. Puck in the blue line. Bouchard, left wing to Draicidl. Now on the right, and it skips over the stick of McDavid. Keeps it in the zone. Down the right wing, McDavid to Draicidl. Draicidl across to McDavid. The shot saved by Skinner. Out of the left wing corner. McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard scores! A great shot by Evan Bouchard makes it 4-2 Oilers.
Well, that was a rip job. And Edmonton with multiple looks. These two power plays are just cooking right now. The Oilers 3 for 4 in this one. And that'll be Evan Bouchard's 6th goal of the season. McDavid and Draicidl should draw assists on the goal.
Bouchard able to walk into that high slot. He put that off the bar and in. Stick side on Skinner. Bar down, as the kids like to say. And it's 4-2 Edmonton.
So manage the game here a bit if you're the Oilers.
Up the right side, off of Janmark. That goes into the Pittsburgh zone. Letang's in behind the net. On the right to Rust, to Letang. Out through the middle to Crosby. Play it off the right corner boards.
Heads up.
Nurse to Regula. For Mangiapane on the right through the middle of the ice for Henrique. Looking into the Pittsburgh zone. Go to the right wing corner. To the left side of Mangiapane. He's top of the circle, off his stick, and the Oilers couldn't hold the line, so they have to clear the zone. Long pass to Crosby into the Oiler end on the left. On the right, past everybody, that'll get out. Tang will drift it right back in. 4-2 Oilers lead. We're here in the second period. 9.5 to go in this second. Through the middle to Nugent-Hopkins. Will flip it to the right corner. Kulak's going to turn on it. Frederick right on him. Kindle goes in behind the net for Pittsburgh and now up the center ice for St. Ivany. Left wing to McGroarty. Goes into the left wing corner. McGroarty along the boards. Left wing to Kulak. To the right, Stasny's trying to get there first, and he takes a hit, but unable to get it out. Puck goes to the left point. Kulak will shoot it. That's blocked. Didn't get a lot on it anyway. And it's Nugent-Hopkins through the middle of the ice to center and into the Pittsburgh zone. On the right wing boards to the right wing point. Bouchard across that hit. Ekholm, and it comes out. Maybe a 3-on-2 for the Penguins. Oh, pass right at the blue line by Brazeau. Throws the whole thing offside. We'll take a break. 8:42 to go here in the second. 4-2. Oilers lead the Penguins from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. It's 4-Daters. NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally
Here in Pittsburgh, 4-2, Oilers lead the Penguins. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford.
Leon Draisaitl's got 3 assists in this game. He's having a conversation with the linesman C.J. Murray out there just about, the face-offs and getting waved out of the circle.
Face-off will be outside the Edmonton blue line.
And he got waved out again, this time by Trent Noor. It's a neutral zone draw, not as big a deal.
Yeah. Savoy takes the draw, wins it between the Oiler defensemen. Bouchard will go in behind the net. Bouchard steps out on the right, snaps a long pass on the left, off the stick of Ekholm. He'll get to it in the corner. Take a bump from St. Ivan. He still has it to Savoy on the right side. Savoy to the right wing point to Bouchard. Out top of the circle, Podkolzin had it chopped away from him, and it comes out.
That ozone cycle doesn't work quite as good with Podkolzin that it does with Leon. Wow, it was a hard pass.
Draicidl to Podkolzin into the Pittsburgh end, goes to the right wing corner. He's up against the boards. Who is looking to jam it back to the point, gets picked off. Hayes is out to center ice.
Just chip it down low in the ozone. That led it to a transition chance the other way. Just got to manage the puck cam.
Smacks it up the right wing, and it's Draicidl into the Penguins' end to the middle, and it does not connect with Savoy, but it goes back to Draicidl. Hit by Shea. Letang through the middle. Letang up the right wing to Raquel. Got it into the Oiler end. Now to Russ. Right corner from the angle. Put it off the outside of the post. Gets it back. Russ to the left wing point. Shea across to Letang. In front of the net is shot, and that one doesn't get through. And the Oilers come out on the rush. It's McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. Oh, it just hit a stick. Otherwise would have had a breakaway. Puck in the left corner. McDavid. He tried to bank it. They're poking at it. And it's underneath Skinner. McDavid out of the left wing corner was looking for the bank shot off the netminder Skinner.
I don't know how that didn't go in. Stuart got really lucky there.
It's awfully close.
This might need a review here. Well, they're not protesting too much. Well, wait a sec here.
Oh, wait. That penalty box gate just opened, and the referees are being called to the penalty box, which usually means maybe they need to speak with someone.
I don't think it's
it was.
I don't think it's a goal.
Well, they pushed. It was underneath Skinner, and then they pushed through into the net.
Was there a point where it was in the net first? No, it was never in. That's not a goal.
Not until they pushed.
No, not a goal.
The netminder in. No, it's not a goal. You're right. No. Yeah, it was underneath Stu's pad. And
the only way we've not seen a reverse angle from behind the net. I'm pretty sure it's not a goal.
I think you're right. It looked like it was under Skinner's pad. Then they pushed him into the net, but you can't do that.
No, it's not a goal. No, there's no way.
But they are looking at it.
We've watched it. Here's the reverse angle.
I think you're going to get any definitive evidence off of this. No.
I'm stunned this is taking that long.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you. I would have thought this was
now he's going
fairly slam dunk. Yeah, they're putting the headsets on.
What I don't understand.
Okay,
and here's the thing. I can't definitively. To me, it doesn't look like a goal.
No.
But I don't want to definitively say, and I'm perplexed as to why it is taking so long here. Well, now they've made their call here. It's no goal.
Okay.
He's going to say no goal. But why don't they use just a little iPad?
Yeah. Oh, they're taking a look.
This has now gone on longer than I thought.
A lot longer than I would have thought, too. 4-2 Oilers lead. 7:11 to go here in the second period. Connor McDavid, Leon Draicidl, each with 3-point nights. Draicidl, of course, is getting to 1,000 points.
There's no way it looked like a goal.
No. I wouldn't think so,
But I would have thought this would have been automatic. A no-goal call.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Pittsburgh, you're getting a little nervous right now. Do I think the puck was in after they shoved Skinner into the net? Yeah, probably, but...
Here's the call, by the way. It's going to be no goal.
Here we go.
After review, the puck never crossed the goal line completely. No goal.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I am stunned that took that long.
That was a lot to do about nothing. We can play on now.
And you know what? McDavid had a chance for 2-on-1 and tried to hit Nuge for a breakaway there. If he skates at 2 more strides, it is a 2-on-1.
Yeah. Face off to the left of Skinner. Skinner with the Pittsburgh jersey and Oiler mask. We got the opposite down at the other end with Tristan Jarry. The Oiler jersey and the Pittsburgh mask. On the right wing, Wotherspoon off the right wing boards. Jarry will come out to play it.
Nice play.
Up the right wing on the backhand. Gave it to McDavid. He'll come into the Pittsburgh zone. Drive down the right side. He'll dish it in front of the net. That goes into the right wing. And up the right wing, Carlson to center ice. Pass goes off the skate of Achari. Over to the right side. Carlson through the middle. And that is broken up by Hyman. But Achari to Carlson. Right side is shot. Blocker save from a sharp angle made by Jarry. Then jammed towards the net and just wide by Dewar. Dewar on the end boards. Top of the circle. Hyman got it to the line. Achari kept it into Crosby. Now to Carlson. Carlson up at the right wing point. On the right side to the blue line of Wotherspoon. In behind the net to Rust. Goes past him all the way to the left point. Carlson.
That's penalty to Nurse. Like he just buried
It will be
Rust.
once Nugent Hopkins touches it. And Rust getting into it a little bit with Nurse in front of the net. But Edmonton's about to be shorthanded. 5:58 to go in the second. 4-2 Oilers lead. Nurse going to the box.
Edmonton, number 25, 2 minutes for interference.
Interference to call. Both goaltenders have gone to the bench, but now they put the light on. There we go. We'll go to break. 5:58 to go in the second. 4-2 Oilers leading the Penguins from Pittsburgh. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. 4-2 Oilers lead the Penguins. 5:58 to go in the second. Darnell Nurse in the box. Third power play for Pittsburgh. The 1-for-2 of the man advantage. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. During the break, we saw Curtis Lazar out there skating around.
I'm stunned based on how he had to be helped off the ice.
And for how well he was skating. Face off in the Oiler end. Yes, he was high stepping as he was crossing over. Rust with it, left side, top of the circle, side of the net. Raquel jams it on goal. Save made by Jarry, and the puck cleared down the ice.
And again, with now Nurse in the box, this means that Ekholm and Bouchard are going to see more PK again. They're trying to use Spencer Stastny a little bit on the PK too with Emerson.
Mantha into the Oiler end, down the left wing, is shot off the shoulder of Jarry. Hit him in the left shoulder. Carlson across to Rust on the left, to the blue line. To Carlson, right wing to Crosby. Over to Rust in front of the net. He just missed Mantha. And Janmar can shoot it the rest of the way down the ice. Skinner will set it in behind the Pittsburgh goal. Carlson up the left wing. Got away from Savoy. Shovels it back to Mantha. Comes into the Edmonton zone. Left wing to Rust. Rust around to the right for Crosby. To the point for Carlson. Left wing to Rust. Rust a shot. Missed on the short side. Nugent Hopkins along the left wing, and he will get it free to Savoy and down the ice. 4.5 to go here in the second. 4-2 Edmonton leads. Letang on the right wing. Gave it to Hayes. Now brought in by Novak. Novak to the right wing corner. Right wing to Brazo. To Hayes across. The one-timer by Kindle, and this save made by Jari held onto it. Ben Kindle with a hard shot off the left wing, and Jari with a good stop. 16 seconds left to go in the penalty to Nurse. Face off to the right of Tristan Jari. Shots are 17 apiece right now. Crosby to take the draw against Lazar. Good to see him back out there. Oh, no, that wasn't right. We'll have to do that again.
These guys have had a rough night. Stripes.
Lazar wins the draw. Bouchard will shoot it all the way down.
Good job by Lazar.
He gets off the ice. Letang, long pass on the right to Rust. Has to dump it in. Penalty spot done. Jari for Bouchard. Now to McDavid. McDavid, the center, got caught by Rust. Crosby with it. Give it to Rust. He's in a little early, or so they say. And it's offside against the Penguins. Pittsburgh now 1 for 3 on the power play.
Edmonton 3 for 4 in the game. And the Oilers have missed lots of 5-on-5 chances in this hockey game. Should be mentioned, Edmonton right now is the 3rd highest scoring team in the NHL. The Bakersfield Condors are the 3rd highest scoring team in the AHL. And a lot of it, and Quinn Hudson's up with the Oilers now, but brought in by Stan Bowman. A relationship that he has with Rob Hudson, and got Quinn to commit, and Josh Szymanski, and Atro Lepinen. These are all Bowman additions that have been made.
On the right wing, Draicidl center ice will shoot it in. Skinner will stop it behind the net. Left wing corner to Shea. To Heinen. Now to Dewar. The puck into Letang. His pass across, and Bouchard intercepts. Now to McDavid, and he's down the right wing. Into the Penguin zone. His pass back to the line. Nobody there for the Oilers.
Good pass.
Regula for Draicidl. Oilers offside. 3:06 to go here in the second. 4-2 Edmonton leads.
I don't think McDavid and Draicidl and Hyman 5-on-5 have had much going. And the good thing is that McDavid and Nugent Hopkins and Hyman have been pretty good 5v5 of late. And Draicidl and Podkolzin and Savoy have been good all year, 5-on-5. I mean, they take a dash one on the Regula turnover at the end of the first period, but they get it back on the Savoy goal.
Shot into the Pittsburgh zone. Kulak in behind his net. On the right, pinching down, was Nurse to keep it in for Edmonton. St. Ivany has to deal with Janmark. Janmark with the puck.
No.
To the middle, and McGroarty had to go off his stick. It comes out now on the left side. Kindle. And that goes out, comes back in, offside against the Penguins.
Janmark, of course, missed a lot of time training camp dealing with an upper body issue. You wonder, does anybody have a conversation with Witherspoon after he just annihilated Zach Hyman? And that was part of the reason why Darnell Nurse flattened Brian Rust. He looked right over at Witherspoon and said, "That's for you." And the Oilers killed it off.
Lazar winning the draw. Emberson to Stastny up the left wing, just off of Frederick and into the Penguins' end and out from behind his net. Kulak. St. Ivany Off the right wing boards. It's hacked into the Oilers zone. Into the end boards was Raquel. Ran into Emberson. Now Podkolzin's got the puck. Podkolzin to center ice. On the backhand, will scoop it up into the air and in. Behind the net, Karlsson. Taken to the corner by Savoy. Puck to the middle.
Three guys turn away from the play there.
Wotherspoon to Crosby. Now on the right to Rust into the Oilers zone. Drops it back to Crosby. To the point. Karlsson. The shot. That goes off of Jari. Left side. Rust with it. Comes out of the left wing corner to Crosby as he goes in behind the Edmonton net through the middle to the blue line. Wotherspoon across to Rust. And the save made by Jari, but a penalty coming up.
The play starts 180 feet up the ice, but Coles and Savoy and Draicidl all go to the same corner. Nobody. You just need to finish the check and you kill them.
75, 2-minute minor cross-checking.
Cross-check to Alec Regula. The Penguins get their fourth power play. 4-2, Oilers lead. Minute 46 to go here in the second period. The Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Playing with fire against this team.
Number one power play in the NHL coming into tonight's action. A Penguin team that has lost 5 in a row, albeit 4 of them were in extra time. A couple of shootouts, a couple of overtimes. Face off to the left of Jari. Henrique wins it clean from Crosby. Ekholm will shoot it down the ice. Karlsson bumps it back. Anthony Mantha to the Oiler end on the left to Rust to the line. That comes out. Karlsson over to Crosby. Crosby to Raquel. On the right wing into Oiler territory to Mantha. Goes to the end boards. In came Bouchard, rims it to the line where Karlsson will keep it in. Left wing to Rust. Left wing corner to Raquel. To the right for Sidney Crosby. Right wing point to Karlsson. Left side to Raquel. The blue line will give it to Karlsson. We're at the last minute here in the second. Crosby's cross ice pass picked off by Bouchard. He'll shoot it down the ice. Oilers can change the penalty killers with 48 seconds to go in the second period. Edmonton up 4-2. Karlsson into the Oiler end on the left. Rimming it. Stopped by Jari, and he'll fire it down the middle.
And that's what he can do that Skinner can't.
Skinner will set it. Letang through the middle of the ice for the Penguins. To Novak. Into the Oiler end. Left wing to Kindle. Kindle back to the point for Letang on the right. And Stastny, he steps in front of it. Gets the puck out for the Oilers. 12 seconds to go in the period. Long pass to Novak into the Oiler end. Stastny caught up to him. He goes in behind the net. Novak on the left to Letang across the one-timer. Fanning on it was Hayes. And the puck shot down the ice by Henrique. And the second period will end. The Penguins will have 14 seconds of power play time to start the third period. But Edmonton with a 4-2 lead through 40. Well,
difference in the game.
Yep.
I mean, they got 14 seconds to work with, but Edmonton's 3 for 4 in the power play, albeit one of them's a 5v3 goal. McDavid's been involved in all 3 power play goals. So is Draicidl. And Jari hasn't given up a weak goal. I mean, the Savoy goal was not a great goal. It needs to be stated. So, still some work to do here. Starts with a good first 14 seconds to start the third period, which would probably mean you would think a face-off went off the draw. And very relieved to see that Curtis Lazar is back as well.
Yes, great to see Curtis Lazar back out there. 4-2, Edmonton leading through 40. Zach Hyman, Connor McDavid, Matt Savoy, Evan Bouchard scoring for Edmonton. It has been Tommy Novak and Erik Karlsson for the Penguins. Brendan Escott and Rob Brown, they're standing by with the second intermission. 4-2 Oilers after 40 from Pittsburgh. Sport Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Who bleed orange and blue, never miss a game, and are always on the edge of their seat. Show your passion for the Oilers and cheer on the team at Molson Oilers Game Day Live.
Attend throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats.
Be there for the next game.
Power play. Stastny will dump it in. Wotherspoon on the right wing to Carlson. Flips it through the neutral zone. Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid down the right wing to Hyman off his stick. He'll catch up to it on the end boards. His centering pass goes through the slot. It's cleared out by Rust on the right wing. Gave it to Kindle. Kindle going towards the Edmonton net. His pass broken up in front of the goal before he could get it to McGroarty. Draicidl into the Pittsburgh zone to the middle of Bouchard on the left to Hyman, but it's off his skate.
Start shooting the puck, boys. Twice. Opportunities to put it to the net. Didn't.
Ekholm across the line to Bouchard. To Ekholm on the right wing point. To Bouchard in the middle. Right wing corner to McDavid. He'll get to the top of the circle. Shea is on him. Puck comes free. Goes to the side of the goal. Letang lost it. McDavid in front of the net looking for Draicidl. Just broken up at the last second. Kindle will get it out to Brazo. Brazo in on the left wing to the left wing corner. Regula takes him to the boards. That goes in behind the Edmonton goal. On the left wing now Nurse to get it out. Letang, right wing to Mantha, shooting it in. Jari unable to stop it behind the net. Regula into the corner.
No, that was a good play by Regula.
Right wing to Henrique, up to Janmark. That's not going to get out of the zone. Novak go behind the Edmonton net. Over to the right. Right side to Mantha. Mantha to Novak. Got his stick lifted by Mangiapane. And Nurse can get it out on the right wing for Janmark. Just over the Pittsburgh blue line. Janmark spins off a check to the right wing corner. Mangiapane across to Stastny from the angle off the outside of the goal and towards the net. That one blocked before Mangiapane can get it on goal. And here's a pass to Mantha. He gets tied up. Now a backhand. And the save made by Jari.
Stastny did a great job getting back there.
Henrique can get it out through the middle. On the right wing, Ricard Raquel. Crosby to Raquel, left side to Rust into the Oilers zone. He's going to drive towards the net. He put it on net. Saved by Jari. And we get the whistle. 2 minutes, 47 seconds gone in the third period. And it's a 4-2 Edmonton lead.
Well, they're going to be flying their guys all chance and going up the ice. And they're activating their weak side D. And the Oilers have got to be aware of that.
They're going to push.
And there's certain players that cannot afford to be turning pucks over. You might say every player. I'm sorry. It is not a egalitarian society out on the ice. Better players could take a chance. Wow, that was close.
Jari kept it out, but it was close. Puck back to the point. Carlson right through the middle. He's looking for a redirect from Crosby. It doesn't connect. Carlson has it again, right point. His shot blocked in front of the Edmonton net, and it's Ekholm to get it out. Wow. Wotherspoon to Carlson. Back to Wotherspoon. Podkolzin in on the forecheck. Puck rimmed on the left to Crosby. To Wotherspoon. Has to go behind his net to Carlson on the right wing, and he'll bounce it out. Nurse inside his line. Nurse up the left wing for Hyman. Back to Darnell Nurse. Hyman will swing up the right wing. The pass will go to the left to Nugent Hopkins all the way across that Pittsburgh blue line. Oilers are offside. They got to tag up. They do. And Wotherspoon with it inside his own end for Pittsburgh. Left wing to Hayes. Make that doer. Now on the left to Wotherspoon. To Achari, now to Heinen. Into the Oiler end, goes to the left wing corner. Regula takes him out on the boards. Then Heinen recovering the puck to the left wing point. To Shea. He'll shoot it. Pad saved by Jari. I don't think he saw it, but it hit his left pad. And up the left wing, Nugent Hopkins into the Pittsburgh zone. No shot saved by Skinner. And the puck to the right wing corner. Shea up the right wing boards, got it out to center. Now Achari comes in, rolls it towards the Edmonton net, but wide. To the right wing corner, Achari. To the left wing point to Shea. The left wing boards, Heinen to Shea. Come down that left wing to the corner, in behind the Edmonton net, over to the right wing point for Letang. Behind the goal to McGroarty. And McGroarty to the left, bumps it back to the point for Shea. Cross to Letang. Right wing to Kindle. Kindle dropping the puck. McGroarty back to the point, and Letang fanned on the shot. It goes to the right corner. Nugent Hopkins out through the middle. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the third. 4-2 Edmonton leads as it's dumped in by Hyman.
Hyman got lucky. They gave him center there. Pittsburgh with a real good push here.
St. Ivany on the right wing to center. Run into the boards by Lazar. Puck goes to Hudson. He'll come in on the left wing. Hudson spins, shoots, save made by Skinner. And able to hold on to it. Parked in front of the net was Trent Frederick.
There you saw some offensive instincts there from Quinn Hudson. He didn't turn the puck over trying to hit an activating defenseman. Instead, he just wired it on the goal looking for a rebound. Skinner did a good job fighting it off.
Face off to the right is Stuart Skinner. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Henrique Janmark Mangiapane on the ice for Edmonton. Stastny and Emberson on defense. Achari taking the draw for the Penguins. Puck to the left wing corner. Along the boards, Kulak to Achari, right wing to Heinen. Heinen will get it out. Stastny to his partner, Ty Emberson. Back over to Spencer Stastny on the left wing for Henrique, but holding the line was St. Ivany. St. Ivany can swing the puck into the Oilers zone. Achari out of his net. And just leave it back there. Stastny off the left wing boards and out. Stepping up was St. Ivany, so it won't be icing. It's in behind the Pittsburgh goal. Jammed up the right wing off of St. Ivany, got it out. Henrique shot it back in. That's offside against the Oilers. 6 minutes and 11 seconds gone here in the third. Edmonton has a 4-2 lead on the Penguins. We'll be right back from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Find more ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore.
4-2. Oilers lead the Penguins. 6:11 gone here in the third period. Leon Draicidl, 3 points in this game. Gets to 1,000 in the first period. Connor McDavid has 3 points in this game.
He's got 19 over his last 7 games.
That's incredible. 7-game streak for Connor McDavid. Zach Hyman scored, so he scored in 4 straight games. Puck shot into the Penguin zone. Carlson out through the middle of the ice for the Penguins. Now to Rust. Comes into the Oiler end on the left wing. Goes to the left wing corner. Bouchard takes him to the end boards. To the right wing point it goes. Carlson into the slot. Raquel in front to Rust. And he just put it wide. Podkolzin into the middle of the ice to Ekholm. Now to Draicidl to the line. And Podkolzin made sure it was out. Maybe a 2-on-1 for Edmonton. Draicidl down the left wing. His pass blocked. Podkolzin scores! Vasily Podkolzin followed the play and makes it 5-2 for the Oilers.
What a story Vasily Podkolzin has become for Edmonton. That is his 9th goal of the season. He would be leading the Vancouver Canucks in 5-on-5 goals and 5-on-5 points. He cleans up the mess. Draicidl tried to pass it in front, and Podkolzin follows the play up. Leon Draicidl is going to have his 4th assist of the game.
Draicidl had Savoy with him. The pass got blocked, but Podkolzin followed it up. And at that point, Skinner had already committed to the pass.
There was nothing he could do.
Nothing he could do. 6:47 gone here in the third. And it's 5-2 Edmonton.
And Podkolzin started it by winning a puck battle in the wall back in the Oilers' defensive zone.
Regula off the right wing, off the stick of Hudson. It goes into Pittsburgh territory. Hudson has it right wing to Lazar in the right wing corner. Cycling it to Quinn Hudson. Now on the right to Frederick. To the right wing point. Regula to Nurse. That goes off his stick. It comes out. Mantha, right wing to Hayes.
Good work by Hudson.
Hudson backtracking, pokes it off his stick. Does go to the left wing point for Kulak. He'll shoot it towards the net. Didn't get through. There was traffic. Kulak again on the left point to Mantha. On the right to St. Ivany. He'll turn and shoot. Launches off the stick of Lazar, and it goes out of play. It'll be a face-off in the Edmonton zone.
Rangers got shut out again at home. By the Vancouver Canucks 3-0 tonight. Ekholm got the second assist. But Colson's ninth of the year.
Oil Kings in Lethbridge scoreless after 1.
Oil Kings without several players.
'Tis the season.
And they're off to the World Juniors.
That's right. To the right wing point, Shea will shoot it just wide of the Oiler net. Letang behind the net to Brazeau, to Letang left corner, and pass in front, and now a stick came up. Emberson's stick came up and clipped Kindle. Shot by McGroarty, misses, and it will come out. Penalty coming up to Edmonton when they touch it. Letang has it in the neutral zone.
This might be a double minor. Kindle's biting down on his lip as we speak.
In behind his own goal is Shea. Delayed penalty to Edmonton. Letang on the right wing. The right wing boards to Kindle, and now touched by the Oilers. It'll be a high sticking call against Ty Emberson.
He's trying to sell it for 4.
2-minute variety.
Let's see.
Edmonton 49 has a 4-minute double minor for high sticking.
4-minute variety.
Well, you just gave him a chance to get back in the game.
Yep.
I know it's an accident. It happens.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton up 5-2 with 11:46 to go here in the third period. The Penguins with a man advantage. Left wing corner, Raquel behind the net to Mantha. Off the right wing boards to the point. Carlson shot. That was just directed wide by Crosby. Crosby 1 point back of Mario Lemay. Career points. Shot from the left side. And Crosby misses the net. Mantha on the right wing. Mantha's pass to the point. It hits Savoy. Now a second chance to the line to Carlson. He'll bring it to the middle. On the left to Crosby, to Carlson on the point. Carlson a shot tipped by Crosby, but it doesn't get through. On the right wing, Crosby to the right wing point to Mantha. Cross ice goes off of Raquel, and they'll say that's a hand pass as Rust touched it. 3:15 to go in the double minor to Ty Emberson. The faceoff will come outside the line. 5-2 Oilers here in the third period. Puck goes to the Pittsburgh blue line. Raquel taken to the boards by Podkolzin. Now to Carlson through the middle of the ice. Gains the Edmonton line and jammed out of the zone by Nurse.
But Colson with just a great job. Backtracking there on the zone entry for Carlson forces a turnover.
Mantha to Carlson. Off the left wing boards into the Edmonton zone. Regula got it in behind the net. It was into the skates of Raquel. And now Janmark up the right wing to Podkolzin. Nurse will join the rush. Got Janmark with him. Over the line, the pass to Janmark. A little behind him. Now he gets to it. And goes into the right wing corner. If that pass wasn't behind him, Edmonton would have had a really good chance shorthanded.
I think you got to use more bodies here in the PK, though. It's 4 minutes.
Right wing, Hayes to center ice, has to dump it in. At rims, hits a skate. Bouchard will get it to the line, doesn't get it out. Letang has it right wing point. Left side to Novak, to Kindle, to Novak on the left wing point. To Kindle, to Novak on the left side, looking to the net, got his stick lifted by Savoy, and he shoots it down the ice. Good play by Matt Savoy. Letang through the middle of the ice. To Brazeau, to Kindle into the Oilers zone, and great work by Janmark to get it out. Picked up by Henry, comes into the Pittsburgh zone, he's by himself, will dump it in. Brazeau out from behind his net to Letang. On the right to Hayes. Kindle in the middle. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Nurse will take his time and shoot it down the ice. 5-2 Oilers, under 9 to go in the third period. Carlson to Raquel. Raquel on the right to Mantha. Cross ice, but that goes off the skate of Rust and cleared out by Nugent Hopkins.
Should have been a penalty there. It's interference. Slash and Nugent Hopkins' stick. He had a chance to make a play. Rust got away with one.
Mantha at center to Raquel. Has to shoot it in. Rims on the left. Rust to Mantha. Cross ice pass. That off of Ekholm, but kept in the zone by Raquel. Then lost it to Ekholm. To the line where Mantha on the right wing will keep it in. Right wing corner. Crosby will step out. His shot. That hits off the post from a sharp angle. And the puck at the blue line. Mantha to Crosby across the shot. Great save made by Jarry coming across, and he covers it up. Crosby with the pass, the one-time shot by Rust, and Jarry makes a tremendous save.
18 seconds left here on the penalty to double minor.
Face off to the right of Tristan Jarry. Puck to the line. Carlson can get it through.
What a play there.
Does keep it in, though. Left wing to Rust. To the point to Carlson. Now on the right to Mantha, top of the circle. Over to Carlson. Left wing to Rust. Rust will shoot it. Save made by Jarry. Penalty expires. The Oilers kill off the double minor to Ty Emberson. In Pittsburgh now 1 for 6 on the power play. They've got it tied up in skates inside the Oilers zone. 7.5 to go in the third. Oilers are up 5-2. Nurse has it through the middle of the ice and will shoot it in. Oilers will make a change. Shea to Letang. Out through the middle off of Brazeau. That's picked off, and it's McDavid into the Penguin zone on the right wing. Turns to the boards. To the line, hit the skate of Emberson, and Draicidl, right wing point, cross ice pass. McGroarty was there for the Penguins. Through the center ice area to Kindle.
Offside.
Did look offside. Puck to the right wing point. Letang fans on it, and it comes out. Hyman to center ice to McDavid. Into the Penguin zone. Towards the net. The shot. Glove save made by Skinner as McDavid took it to the net. We'll take a break. 6:47 to go in the third. 5-2. Oilers lead the Penguins from the PPG Paints Arena here in Pittsburgh. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com. Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stu steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Edmonton knows great teams. For over 60 years, Chemco has helped build Canadian industry and invest in communities nationwide. Employee-owned and operated, and with over 2,500 skilled tradespeople, Chemco delivers complete solutions as one partner with many strengths. From engineering to construction, commissioning to maintenance, safely and on schedule coast to coast. Chemco cares, and a commitment to quality, safety, and community drives lasting impact nationally and locally. Learn more at chemco.com. Chemco, building industry, building Canada.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer in Pittsburgh. 5-2 Oilers lead. 6:47 to go in the third period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off the Pittsburgh zone to the left of Stuart Skinner. Oilers kill off a double minor to Ty Emberson.
Difference in the game. Penalty kill.
Yep.
Oilers are 3 for 4 in the power play and 5 for 6 in the PK against the team that's got the best penalty killing in the league.
McDavid wins the draw. Emberson on the right wing point. His shot goes off of Heinen. Hudson to McDavid. A shot off the crossbar. And Achari will get it out for the Penguins. What a chance there. McDavid put it off the crossbar after the setup by Hudson. And at center ice, it's brought in by Hudson. Hudson on the left wing boards. Up to the blue line. To McDavid. To the right wing point. Emberson shot. It goes off of Achari. It's in the right corner. Frederick to the point. To Emberson. Over to Stastny. Left wing to McDavid. Goes to the left wing corner. In behind the net. To the right. He'll get it out. Frederick shot. Blocked. Puck to the left wing point. Stastny to McDavid. Comes across the line. Makes a couple of moves. In front of Frederick. Just couldn't get his stick on it. Puck bounced up to the blue line and out. Emberson take it into his own end. On the left to Mangiapane. To Stastny, still inside Edmonton territory for Janmark. His pass didn't get a lot on. Somehow it got through. Looked like a giveaway, but it wasn't. Mangiapane will shoot it in. Janmark to the right wing point, got into the skates of Regula. Getting it out is Brazeau. Brazeau into the Oiler end. In front of the net, his pass just off the stick of the netminder Jari. And on the right wing, the puck comes out. With 5:09 to go in the third, Edmonton up 5-2. Regula up the left side. Brazeau is up against the boards. It'll get to the blue line. Wotherspoon, a shot off the outside of the post. Wotherspoon will get it again on the point. He's on the right. He's about top of the circle. Spins back to the middle. To Shea. Just about mishandled it. Now it is sent out. Good work by Henrique to get that out of the zone. Janmark on the left wing. In the Pittsburgh end, he's by himself. He'll dump it in. Taking it in behind the net is Wotherspoon. He'll wait back there. Wotherspoon. Cross. Carlson at center ice shoots it in. Jari will play it.
They're going to pull Skinner if they get a chance here.
Yep. Oilers do have control. Bouchard got it out. Letang will flip it back in. Ekholm in the right corner. The right wing boards to Savoy. Kicks it to the middle. That's where it finds Draicidl to Savoy down the right wing. Savoy across to Draicidl. The shot saved by Skinner, and he will cover that up with 3:54 to go here in the third. 5-2 Oilers lead the Penguins. We're going to be right back from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so. Because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy?
Here in Pittsburgh, Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer, 3:54 to go in the third. 5-2, Edmonton leads the Penguins.
It's just simple. Pittsburgh's got it's a D-zone draw for Pittsburgh, O-zone draw for the Oilers. The Oilers got the McDavid line out there. Pittsburgh's got their top guys on the ice. If they get the puck up the ice, they're pulling Skinner, even though they're down by a field goal here.
Leon Draicidl has 4 assists in this game. Connor McDavid has a goal and 2 helpers. McDavid wins that draw. Stastny into the high slot to Nugent Hopkins. He'll shoot it towards the net. It just misses. And it's McDavid on the left wing up to the line, but checked. Rust will get it out. Rust into the Oilers zone. Skinner is looking to the Pittsburgh bench, and he will go to it now. And the puck in behind the Edmonton net. Mantha on the left wing. to Rust, and he tried to bank that off of Jarry. It hit him, the puck in the right corner. Raquel behind the net now on the left. To Mantha, top of the circle. Mantha shot towards the net, goes off the outside of the goal. Into the right wing corner. Stastny got it to the line. It's put towards the net. Rebound, scores. Rust. After the redirection, Jarry made the first save. Rust was able to get the rebound and score. And Pittsburgh gets it to 5-3.
Oh, sloppy play from Edmonton. They thought they had the puck out. Can't finesse pucks out in this league. And now the Penguins, and wouldn't it be ironic? They've had a 4-goal lead, 5-1 that they blew.
And a 3-goal lead.
3-goal lead that they blew.
Yep.
And now it's game on here. Edmonton needs to dig in. You know they're going to be bringing the Guardian again.
It's 3:09 to go. It's 5-3 Oilers, but you're right. Mantha and Carlson get the assists on the goal by Rust. We are not done. Puck goes into the Oiler end, and Ekholm will get it high in the air and out.
They're going to be able to get him again here right away.
Shea inside his own blue line for the Penguins. To Wotherspoon, up the left wing. Shea could not direct it in. Draicidl to Podkolzin. He'll dump the puck into the Penguin zone. Wotherspoon with it in behind his net.
Not sure why the Oilers... Yep.
Now to center to Hayes, comes in, shoots it, saved by Jarry. He'll hold on. It'll be a face-off in the Oiler end. Skinner will go to the bench for the extra attacker, I believe.
I have McDavid out here with Leon for sure.
2:37 to go in the third. Edmonton up 5-3. And now 6-on-5.
It's interesting. Henrique and Janmark.
Off to the left of Jarry, puck to the right wing point. Carlson on the right wing to Crosby. Crosby to Carlson. He rips a shot, and that one went off a Nurse. And the puck on the right wing. Crosby to the point to Carlson. To Crosby, top of the circle, right side. A shot, pad, save made by Jarry. Puck in behind the Edmonton net. Rimmed on the right, and Letang will keep it in. And this time jammed out by Henrique. And after it, Carlson will get there before Janmark. Carlson out from behind his net. We're coming up to 2 minutes left here in the third. 5-3, Edmonton leads. Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Bouchard on the right wing for Hyman, but Rust is right up against the boards. It goes off a skate to Mantha in the left corner. Now on the right side for Crosby to the blue line to Carlson on the right to Crosby towards the net. The pass across, and it went through the skates of Rust. Otherwise, he had a wide open net. Carlson on the right to Crosby. Pass to the middle. That's broken up, and getting it out was McDavid. The puck goes into the Penguin zone with a minute and a half to go here in the third. Edmonton up by a couple. On the right wing, Kindle at his line to the middle to Letang. Got his stick lifted. An empty net to McDavid. His shot. Scores! Connor McDavid with the empty net goal. And the Oilers are up 6-3.
But Colson makes the play again. He makes the play again. He forces the turnover just outside the blue line by backtracking on the puck. Or was that Nugent? It was Nugent-Hopkins. Sorry, 93, not 92. 93, not 92. And then Hyman's going to get an assist on Connor McDavid's 20th goal of the season.
18:41, time of the empty netter. Oh, some anxious moments as the Penguins had some chances. But the Oilers get the empty net goal to go up 6-3 with a minute 19 to go here. Stastny at his line to Emberson on the right. Unable to get it to Hudson. Brazeau hit Kindle in the skate. Frederick into the Penguin zone. Played in behind the net. Kulak on the right side. Top of the circle to Brazeau. We're into the last minute here in the third. Oilers up 6-3 on the Penguins. Kulak rims on the right. Got it out. Hyman and Nugent-Hopkins with the assists on the goal by McDavid. Heinen has it at his own blue line to St. Ivany to Heinen. Heinen into the Oiler end. His shot off of Emerson. That goes out of play. 35 seconds to go here in the third period.
Well, the end of the game. Really, it's one big difference in this one tonight. Oilers 3 for 4 in the power play, albeit 1 on a 5-on-3. And they didn't capitalize on the early 5-on-3 against the Canadiens, and it altered the course and direction of that game. Tonight they did. And it altered the course and direction of the game. Never trailed. No.
Face off to the right of Jari. Regula on the right wing, out to center. Frederick will dump it in. Right, they took away the RNH assist. He's now no longer on the sheet. Puck down the left side. Novak. His pass to the middle. Scores! Heinen. Right in the slot. Makes it 6-4, but only 13.4 seconds left.
Well, Regula got walked wide on the play. And another goal given up late in a game by Edmonton that just screws with plus minuses and goals against averages. And the forwards aren't, you can tell they're not happy.
No. Heinen got his first of the season.
One of the 12 pending UFAs at the end of the season. You wonder how many of these guys get moved.
Novak to the left wing corner in the Oilers zone. And Janmark along the boards. And time comes off the clock. The Edmonton Oilers come into Pittsburgh and they win it 6-4. Tristan Jarry returning to Pittsburgh to get the victory. And the Oilers win this one by a couple. Expected some offense in this game. Leon Draicidl gets to 1,000 points. He had 4 assists in this one. Connor McDavid had a couple of goals and 2 assists. So he has a 4-point night as well. 6-4 over Pittsburgh. The Oilers have 2 wins and 1 loss on this road trip.
You'll take the win if you're Edmonton?
Sure.
Wasn't the prettiest of wins, but it's a good night.